Alright guys, for this problem, it says if f of x is equal to x minus 2 squared times the cosine of x, then what's the value of the derivative at 0? I notice that I'm going to have to use the product rule because I have x minus 2 squared, which is my first, times cosine of x, which is my second. So the product rule says that I'm going to have first times the derivative of the second plus the second times the derivative of the first. So first times derivative of the second plus second times derivative of the first. Your first is the x minus 2 squared times the derivative of the second. The derivative of cosine of x would be negative sine of x plus second, which is cosine of x, times the derivative of the first, which, using the chain rule, would be bring the 2 out in front, leave the x minus 2 alone, drop the power 2 down to 1, and then take the derivative of what's inside. The derivative of x minus 2 would just be 1. And now we can clean this up a little bit. I'm going to have x minus 2 squared times negative sine of x plus cosine of x. 2 times 1 is going to be 2, so I'm going to have 2, and then x minus 2. I notice that I do have an x minus 2 in common, so I'm going to factor out the x minus 2. That's going to leave me x minus 2 times negative sine of x plus 2 cosine of x. And then after doing some distributing, x times negative sine of x, so that's going to be negative x sine of x plus 2 sine of x plus 2 cosine of x inside of the parentheses, and then x minus 2 outside of parentheses. And that would be my derivative. To find the value at 0, I'm simply going to plug in 0 in for x and evaluate my values. 0 minus 2 would be negative 2. 0 times anything is going to be 0. Sine at 0 is 0. And cosine at 0 is 1. So that would give me negative 2, 0 plus 2, and then negative 2 times 2 would be negative 4.